Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. We'll see the Dallas Mavericks and the Sacramento Kings. Now, here's Doncic, and the shot goes in.
Let's remember, Luka's 6'7", 230, so this guy lethal around the hoop.
Pass to Christie. And the rejection by Gafford. Here's Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Christie can't make it. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 4-point game. Pass to Irving. Back to Gafford. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You see, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Christie. And here's Divac. Rebounded by Gafford.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Pass to Irving. Nifty move. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You want to continue to build on this lead. Right now, still a little too close for comfort.
Again, the miss by the Kings.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Kings moving the ball around. Pass to Divac. Banked in off the glass.
And a dominant play there from Divac in the paint, using his physical gifts to find a shot.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. Doncic looking it over. Pass to Hardaway. Launches it from deep. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Down low. Here's Weber. Drops in the layup for two.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Now, here's Doncic. Back to Hardaway.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Out to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Divac.
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
And just walking around this city, everyone wants to talk about this team. They're playing great basketball. The fans love them. This arena is going to be electric.
Doncic shot is good. Coming down the home stretch here, almost to the finish line, Doris. Truly an exciting part of the year.
Well, exciting for us, BA, but it can be a bit anxiety-producing for some of these teams, depending on where your team sits. This could be one of the most uncomfortable portions of the season. Are you in the playoffs? Do you have to go to the play-in? Do you like your matchup? There's a lot of questions at this time of year.
And down it goes. 2 points.
You can see Turner evolving as a passer. He wants to set his teammates up. That's a pretty look.
And we're about a minute into the first. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Halliburton. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and Turner with a block.
How about the reach of Miles Turner? He covers so much ground to come up with these blocks.
All alone. And he gets the jumper to drop.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Now here's Doncic. A tremendous threat on offense. He's scoring around 34 a game.
They see the attention Luka draws. That's why his teammates get so many wide open looks.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one of one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold. Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Halliburton with the ball. Defended by Jones. Back to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Nembhard, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And the Mavericks call time here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score, he's trying to embarrass someone. Hardaway on the wing. Washington a screen. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Halliburton with some nice D.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated.
Benedict Mathurin, the 6th overall pick in 2022. The Pacers' highest pick in 34 years.
Incredible to think, BA, that Indiana hadn't selected that high since 1988, and yet somehow, despite playing in a small market and without high draft selections, they were consistently in the playoffs up until the last several years. A real testament to the competitive spirit of the organization.
Now here's Gafford. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Doncic.
You see Luka forcing his way to the free throw line, puts the onus on the defense, and they are not up to it.
That's good from Doncic. Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Back to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
There is something special about a crisp, on-time, on-target passer. Mr. Halliburton, how you doing?
Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And stolen by Hardaway. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Pacers out in front, up 3. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Indiana?
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Here's Halliburton. Halliburton drives.
My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
Pass to Lively. And here is Irving. Here he goes. Stolen by Siakam. Halliburton with the ball. Checked by Washington. And they get it back. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Dallas. It's a 5-point game. I think when his coach looks at Andrew Nembhard, he sees lots of potential there, Grant.
Oh, yes, he does, B.A. And for a second-round pick in 2022, he's been a steal. A pure point with size at 6'5", that enables him to play at either guard spot.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you ask Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Green. Back to Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 17-footer. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And he's going for the oop here. Siakam, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Yeah, they really need to double team him.
When it comes to Siakam, Doris, it's hard not to think about the breakout game he had in the 2019 finals.
B.A., he goes 14 for 17 in his legendary Game 1 performance, stepping out of the shadow of Kawhi Leonard. He absolutely took over the game. They go on to win a title, and he hasn't looked back since.
The Mavericks making a switch here. The free throw off for Siakam. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Well, Grant, the Pacers made no secret about their focus on improving defensively.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, that's how they'll take the next step. They rank near the bottom in a lot of defensive categories, and that has to change, and of course, they know it. It's so sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the jam.
Well, the athletic ability of Pascal Siakam with a little sauce there.
Here's Doncic. The Pacers pull it in. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
And games like that are backbreakers. To be so close to victory, but let it slip away is frustrating.
You know what? Sometimes you play a great game and lose. What you hope happens, though, is it toughens them up a bit mentally, and they figure out how to close it out next time.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Pacers. The rebound by Turner.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. And it's a 10-point Indiana lead.
Great shooters trust their shooting motion. Tyrese Halliburton with the jumper.
Shot to stop the run. Got a piece of it. Here's Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got 8 points.
Well, you just love how Miles Turner goes right up with it, right? No hesitation, catch and shoot.
Here's Siakam. Halliburton left side. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And Dallas with possession. Down by 12. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Doncic outside. Doncic punches it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Halliburton right side. And here's Turner. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Indiana Pacers ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Indiana on offense. McConnell outside. Here's Siakam.
Well, with that 6'9" length, right? Siakam uses those long limbs to create contact, get himself some free throws. Nicely done.
One thing you can count on with this Mavericks team, they shoot threes.
All night long if you let them. I mean, near the top of the league for attempts beyond the arc. They do it every chance they can get.
Timeout called, the Mavericks. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
I think the value of Pascal Siakam is the skill set on both ends of the floor. He can play multiple positions either end, and he can lift his team in any number of ways.
Right side Green. Back to Doncic. Over McConnell. Here's Washington. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Obi Toppin.
I think you have to admire the aggressiveness with which P.J. Washington plays every single night.
The Mavericks making a switch here. And so Washington nails both of them. Doris, taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers, what do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, B.A., that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Now here's Irving. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25 and a half a game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
And it's Irving off the drive. 2 points. That one goes. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, put it on the deck, get into a gap, and get a bucket. That is Kyrie Irving at his best.
Here's McConnell. Again, Indiana.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession. Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling. They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
An easy 2 on the layup. Irving's got 10.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And stolen by Irving. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. And so it's Dallas with it. The Pacers making their last shot. Here's Irving. It's not going to go for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
McConnell. And the shot goes down. And it's a 10-point Pacer lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Green. Down low. Here's Irving. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
You know, talking to people around the league, Doris, there's an it factor with Benedict Mathurin.
You know, B.A., he is definitely willing to try to put an offense on his back. He has proven not to be afraid in the closing moments of the game. This guy wants the ball anywhere, anytime. And sometimes that in itself will carve a spot for you in this league.
Shot clock at 2. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Boy, the shot clock near 0. There is no doubt Irving is connecting there. He seems very assured in low clock situations.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Mavericks. 8-point game. Outside, Green. Now Irving. He's got 14 to the inside. Wow, that's good.
They have no answer defensively inside.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. McConnell outside. Top and right side. Siakam outside. And he lobs it up top. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Timeout called. The Mavericks. There's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's Luka, and he dunks it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. It's the Pacers, up by 4. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The Mavericks trailing. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Pass to Turner. Fires for 3. Mavericks with the rebound.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Here's Halliburton. Look at Halliburton converting through contact.
We call that tough points from a tough guy, young Tyrese Halliburton.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and Turner with a block. They're running. There's Nesmith with a 3. Hardaway grabs the board. Doncic outside. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Indiana leading. Halliburton with the ball. He's picked up by Hardaway. Neesmith's shot is off.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And Doncic puts up a deep three. Misses the deep three-point attempt. Here's Halliburton. There's a screen by Turner. This one for three. Indiana again missing.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
It's good on the putback.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
To the left wing. Pass to Neesmith. Here's Nembhard, guarded by Doncic. Here's Turner. Toppin with it. Halliburton outside. 4 on the clock. Goes up on the baseline. And that one hits the back iron. Now a timeout called by Dallas.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
It's tough to hide your communications. Teams go to great lengths to try to do it, but sometimes to no avail.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. That evens the score. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Halliburton with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Halliburton surveys the floor. Knocked away. To the paint. Nice shot by Turner. And the Pacers lead by 2.
Miles Turner comes up big in such a big-time moment. All right, Miles, we see you.
Outside Irving. It's tipped. Here they come with numbers in transition. Here's
Toppin embraces the challenge, unafraid in the big moment.
And Doncic with the jam.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
To take the lead. And the layup by Irving. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Dallas?
I mean, those swats, they can get into your head, make you think twice about shooting it. So it's about more than just those block numbers.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment. Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Turner. Back to Halliburton. Now Turner. Back to Halliburton. Toppin with it. He's picked up by Jones. Here's Turner. Doncic pulls down the board. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Kyrie Irving's history suggests he has ice in his veins. Another opportunity here at the foul line to show how clutch he is.
Siakam outside. Halliburton outside. Over Jones.